Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I sound like that fella in the Wheel Tappers and Shunter Social Club. Thank you. Order all around the room. I should have a bell. Welcome back, folks. Now, my next guests are rock royalty. They've sold millions of albums and they've had countless sellout tours, and the term rock and roll lifestyle was invented for them. They've just released their new album, The Party Ain't Over Yet. Will you please welcome the one and only Status Quo. Let's hear you. No, I know. She's on Seance as well. Lovely. How you doing, fellas? It's good to see you.
Yeah, nice
really
to see you.
good to see you. You all right there?
Did you say back on camp tour again?
Eh?
I thought you said we were back on camp tour again.
No, back on tour again.
Sounds like Butlins, doesn't it? Back on camp touring.
You started in Butlins, didn't you?
Did indeed. 1965.
Is that where you met?
Yeah, in Minehead, in Somerset, yeah.
You weren't Redcoats, were you?
No, we were just, I don't know what we were, really.
I was in a band, he was in a cabaret act, and he used to come and see us. And
I can't imagine the Quo of Butlins, can you?
Especially not in cabaret.
I know. You weren't fire eating or anything, were you?
Well, we gave it a go once, but it wasn't for us, really, old fire eating.
you did this, I saw you do that sand dance thing, and the sheep.
Yeah. We used to do that. Well, in fact, we still do a bit of that on stage. We do this song called Gerdnula on stage. And we come back on, it's kind of sand dancing.
So you've done it as well,
we do a bit of that.
Betty.
Once in cabaret, you know.
You never forget it, do you?
We can all leave now, they're away.
Now, it's been all over the papers about Coronation Street and Stiller and Les's wedding. Do you actually go?
We do.
Oh, you do go to the wedding?
Not only do we go... we're not allowed to say, really, are we?
No, don't then.
We actually play.
At the wedding?
We play, yeah.
How did you get Shanghai? How did the Quo get Shanghai? Into Stiller and Les's wedding?
We asked to be on it with Les. Bruce comes to see us now and again, and we said, get us on your show. And we thought we'd have a walk through the pub and be gone. And they wrote a little script where where they take the mickey out of the band, which is really... That's good. We think that's good, which is why we did it, and we find it very funny and a great learning curve, actually.
And is this your first acting role?
The actual storyline, the way it ends up, I mean, you literally, well, you couldn't make it up, but somebody did. And it's really funny. It's good.
Is it the first time you've done something like that, though, Coddy?
Yeah.
Well, I went to acting school when I was a kid. When I was about 12, I went to... had a few lessons at acting school, but obviously didn't work, you know. We're not thespians, we're definitely not, but...
No, thespianism's not for me either.
No, apparently not, no. It hurts, doesn't it?
Very much.
Painful. I can't even spell it.
That's how painful it is, man.
Yeah.
Are you fans of Coddy? You must be.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been on all our lives.
That's right,
it's older than we are.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we made the 40 years. I didn't mean it like that, but we've done 40 years, and Corrie's 45 years, Corrie. Yeah. So.
Does it feel like 40 years?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. You know what it's like. I'm looking at that picture. Is that the dummies or is it us?
That's us.
No, that's you.
We're the two on the end there.
I'll kill my optician, I tell you.
I remember in Liverpool we always used to be up and giving it the old...
Yeah.
In the Wigan Casino, the old nicest.
Wigan Casino.
Boston dance, the rockers did that, didn't they?
Yeah.
The bikers always did that.
Yeah.
So you had a bike as well?
No, not at all.
Just checking.
No, just used to pretend. We used to win the leather jackets. But I was saying before, we used to miss. Now we've had a few, and like, bang! But it's still happens. Fighting again. The big eye when I got home.
Yeah, it still happens.
Do you ever get nervous before you go on? Do you still get that?
Not as nervous as coming on here.
Oh, you joke.
I'll tell you what. No, this is nerve-wracking stuff.
Get out of this.
It is.
You get not nervous energy. We know we get louder within 2 hours of going on, and you start to speak a little faster. And the same happens when we just come off, and then it calms down again. If we went out there dead, I think we can tell by the click at the front of the tape. If the click seems fast, then we're not. The click, by the way, is just to give us an idea where the tempo should be when we start. Yeah. And some nights, if you're a bit down, the click seems extremely fast, and other nights, if you're too racy, then the click seems slow. So that's how we know how we feel. But you still have to do it. So I don't know.
Well, I love the title of the new album, The Party Ain't Over Yet.
Well, it ain't.
It ain't, is it?
No.
Brilliant.
On it rolls.
Inspiration, these two, aren't they? Do you still have the rock and roll lifestyle, or have you quietened down?
Well, if you call the rock and roll lifestyle sort of finishing, coming off stage, going back to your hotel room and having a cup of tea, then yes. Because really we talk about it quite a lot these days, and in fact the rock and roll now sort of happens on the stage, not off it.
Yeah.
And that's the only way for it to be now. We can't burn the candle at both ends.
Did you
anymore.
ever trash your hotel room?
Well, no.
No, the point was you learn really early that if you throw a TV out the window, which anybody can do, go down to Curry's and buy a new one. And they charge it, that's all they do. So all this the stuff you hear about people wrecking hotel rooms, they don't go, oh, thank you for wrecking our hotel, goodbye. They want the cheque for them. And you learn that real early on, that every time you wreck a room, or anybody wrecks a room, it costs whatever the room costs.
Every time you wreck a room. Rock and roll.
I used to always lose my deposits on flats, you know, when you were on tour. And you rent a flat for the week or whatever. They say, you know, you're not getting your deposit back, there's fag burns on the the radiators off the wall. You weren't allowed dogs, and it was for one person, not 15. Is that rock and roll?
Yeah, you used to do that. Very rock and roll.
Was it?
Years ago, yeah.
I'm a rock and roller. Fabulous. Bert, can we have a clip of this, please? Let's get a bit of rock and roll going. Francis, you have a very strict timetable, don't you?
I'm very strict, yeah.
How are you? Bullwhip.
You got excited now, didn't you?
Oh, what?
I just like routines. I love a routine, that's all. And he's not that much different. We get to the gig at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, have our meal at 2:30.
Bert, do you mind shutting up? I've got the crow here on the couch.
There's a gig here, we're doing a gig.
Boy, that Bert,
isn't he, eh? He never shuts up.
Hey, is that a little mate, sir?
Well, I never.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's fabulous. Did you know about this? You did.
Well, what did we?
We honestly, we
I know
didn't know
nothing
about
what
this.
happens on this show, seriously.
We didn't know about this.
I roll in at 10 to 5 and they bung me here, that's it.
Oh, well.
What is it they've given you?
More than 1,600 piece,
60,000 copies.
Do you want to bother me specs, Francis?
That's 120,000 between us.
That's not bad, is it?
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks to the fans. Wonderful.
Thank you. Lovely. Come on, stand up.
You two seem really good mates after all these years.
Yeah, we get on all right. We really do. We have a laugh on the road, I think, you know. And I think if you're out there and you're enjoying what you do and you have a laugh doing it, you can't sort of go wrong. I think in that respect, the 40 years has kind of flown by, really. And it still continues to. I mean, this year, where's this year gone? I mean, we just got over Christmas and we're nearly at Christmas again. It's
already banging on my door doing trick or treat.
Wasn't me.
I trick him and all, I tell you.
But it's good fun, isn't it? I mean, you know, it's show business, if you like, and it's a great thing to do. And time.
Well, listen, best of luck with this, and long may you reign, fellas. Seriously, I mean that. Thanks for all the pleasure you gave us in Liverpool years ago. Head banging. The black eyes were nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the quo. Come on, let's hear it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Fantastic.
Did you know I was musically trained?
You look it.
Challenge.
See, I'm just saying, you know, when you're on the road, if you're looking like for a Hellraiser to play an organ, I'm your man.